My childhood, dude.
Sorry, I'm extremely curious now that we're talking about this. Did people know you were black when you were growing up?
No, I didn't find out till I was like 16.
Wait, you didn't even know?
You're like Clayton Bigsby, dude. You didn't know you were... Did you say you did Eddie Sherman's podcast?
Was it good?
How was that?
Yeah, it was fun. I had fun.
So you guys, like, does he offer the weed, I assume, since it's about being high?
Yeah, he does have weed.
Okay.
You know, that's probably why...
You get high and smoke, I assume, is the premise of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get high right before, and then we talk.
I couldn't even do his podcast.
Well,
I don't
shit.
smoke weed. Damn.
You could still
Grow
do
up.
it.
You're soft.
I can't smoke weed on camera, dude.
Oh, do you do it on camera?
No.
What's called help? I'm high and I can't get down. I mean, it's, you know.
And then just add a disclaimer.
I mean, you don't have to be
Christopher
high.
Toiler did not even smoke marijuana on this episode.
Now it sounds like I did smoke marijuana. I'm really trying hard to convince people I didn't smoke marijuana.
Take an edible.
That's still marijuana. On
These
the
are
drug test
fucking...
there.
These are good, man.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna have
I'm
to.
glad he came around because like I feel like you didn't respect it in the beginning. Now he's like, I like this.
Well, at first I was like, I don't know about this, but I just had to let
Dude,
the
it's a good
it
thing
mix.
to sip. It's a good sipping drink.
And then this is the second one, so it tastes even better.
Actually,
than the
you
first.
got me into putting fucking ice cubes on my bourbons now. Except for Woodford. I don't like it diluted.
This
Yeah,
is,
no. If it's a really good one, I like it neat.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
do it
like.
neat.
I want to sit there, slow drink it, room temperature, taste everything. But you know, like an average or shitty bourbon, like I want some ice and I want to water it down.
This is how you kill yourself.
What?
Learning mixed cocktails, where it's just like I can sit there and drink very high alcohol content drinks for a long time.
Yeah, and it does. It's kind of like a nice buzz.
Yeah. We're gonna get hammered, and then we're gonna play like fucking Mario Brothers, and then we're just gonna fucking pass out at like 9 p.m. It's gonna be great.
What games do you have on there that I would...
Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Star Fox, Turok 2.
You have the 007.
I do not. It's the one that I've been hunting. It's elusive.
Is it hard? I'm assuming they're expensive.
Apparently, I was just informed that you can. Somebody just gave me a website that I wrote it down, but I forget. But
You
like
could
you can
emulate
get
on
it.
a computer and play them too. It's not the
Yeah,
same,
but I
though.
have the thing.
Dude, I still have my PS1. Like, I think I have the box and I have all. the
Ocarina of Time, which is one of the greatest fucking games ever created.
What do you have on X? Oh, Red Dead. I got to replay the first one. That's such a great game.
I have so many fucking games, dude. I'm so excited. Like, this room makes me happy. I have a mini fridge for alcohol. I have the podcasting studio. I have video games.
It sounds like what people tell like their friends before they kill themselves. Like, dude, I'm so happy. I got everything I've ever wanted in this room.
I know.
And it's like next week, he's like, "Yo, shot himself." He said he was doing good.
No, I'm genuinely happy. I've been miserable for like a long time, and then like the last 2 years has been like life fucking rules right now.
Shout out to Tanya for giving you your true happiness. This room.
This fucking room.
This room.
Thanks, bitch. What's up? Yo, you trying to get fingered in the back of a Chevy Malibu or what? What's up, bitch?
I want to know the Toyota truck you
Hey,
drove.
are
I've never
you-
heard of a Toyota with this number.
Are those... Wait, her friends that were at Shrunken Head that one night?
Are they single?
No.
Oh,
they're not.
well,
They're
they
not.
were there when she wasn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are they from here?
No. They live out in the country.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
they're not... Are they from America?
Yes.
North America. I mean.
Dude, they're very Ohio country rednecks.
Oh, shit, really?
Yes.
Did they have lazy eyes though? That's the question.
Nah.
No.
It was love at first.
He's
lazy
like,
eye.
no, my dick didn't wiggle. I would have known.
But you should, when you meet her, it's like I couldn't help but notice your eye was looking at me from over there, and I wanted.
I
to come
already
over and
met
say
her.
hi. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I worked with her.
Did you hit on her?
No. I don't date coworkers.
Is that why you
That
quit the
doesn't-
job?
No, that's dumb.
All right.
Is that why I quit? No, that's not why I quit.
That makes sense if you're like a manager,
But
but if
this
you're
is
serving food.
so
and
I
washing
say
doors,
that, but
go fucking bananas.
if she would have came up to me at work and been like, "Hey, do you want to go fuck in the bathroom?" I'm not gonna say no.
I
But I'm not
would
gonna,
on
like,
my first
try.
day. I'm like, it's my first day.
You know what I
I kind of
mean?
need this job.
No, here's the thing. It's my answer changes the older I get in that scenario. It's like 19 to probably 22-year-old me
Yes.
says yes to goddamn near anything.
22 to 26. Where are you hovering at on that one?
Almost yes to everything.
26 to now.
Then you start slowly backing down. I think just recently I've gained appreciation for like I've always really appreciated my girlfriend and loved her, but like just recently I gained appreciation for the fact that I don't have to deal with dating again. It was like just recently it's like sinking in that I'm like, oh, it's so nice to have this. Like because like before when I was in a relationship, it was like it didn't feel like security. It felt like a trap.
Now this feels like I'm about to start.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't mutual. Like
it just wasn't a good relationship.
yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, like now it's like
You guys are.
fuck yeah. This is like
You guys are good for each other,
yeah, and
and you like each other.
Have you hung out with them outside in public? It's the funniest shit ever. It's
No,
the shit
not
you guys
really.
say to each other.
Oh,
joking,
yeah.
and other people around get uncomfortable, and I'm just in the corner laughing. Like, you guys don't get it. They're just a fun couple, man. He doesn't really beat her. He's just joking. But he just
no, because I'll make like horrific jokes, but then we'll also like flirt aggressively. Like I'll say shit like that to her. Like I know I made the joke, but I was like I'm pretty sure I've definitely said that exact sentence to her. It was like, "Hey bitch, you trying to get fingered in the back of a Chevy Malibu?" Like I've said that to her, and she'll laugh and say like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like
it was funny because I thought she had it on the ropes when she said the job joke. I was like, he's not saying nothing back. And then he fucking dropped the fucking Nagasaki bomb. He said, you can't defend yourself in a fight. And then like I saw a couple of them go. I was like,
So my friend
this is good
Noah
humor, lady. Come
had
on.
he got married, and when he got married, him and his wife had the song that they danced to was Steel Panther's fucking "My Dick Is Community Property."
That's hilarious.
At their wedding.
That is hilarious.
It was fucking great.
I don't even know what I'm having at my
But
wedding.
yeah,
I already know. I've already
talk shit to
decided.
each other like that.
Is it a funny song or is it a heartwarming?
No, it's a heartwarming song. Your song, Elton John.
Really? Oh, okay.
What?
The
It was
remix
like
one we heard
which
was
one?
Dia,
we
whatever her name
were
is.
playing music, and I was in the mood
Wait,
to
which
hear Elton John. It was like towards the tail end of her living
What
in
is
her
the name of the song?
apartment.
Maybe I've been drinking.
So like we were helping like pack shit up, and so it was we're probably like a month to 2 months away from her
Cold
moving
Heart?
out,
Yeah,
and
Cold Heart.
so your
I think that's what it
song
was,
by
right? Is that
Elton John starts playing.
Huh?
What song is it?
Was it rock? It's not rocking. What the fuck was that?
What song? I don't know.
What's
You said
that?
Elton
What
John.
Elton John song?
Your song.
Oh, the song called
The
Your
name
Song.
of the song
Oh,
is
your song. And when he looked at me, he said, your song. Because there was an Elton John song playing today in the fucking party thing we went to. And I was like, that's the song. That's not a good song.
Anyway,
Your
the
candle
name-
burned out long ago.
Rocket Man? That's a weird one, but go for
No.
it, dude.
My John
think
Legend
we
never
decided-
no,
did.
we're dancing to Crocodile Rock. Listen to the Crocodile Rock. No,
I think we picked.
no, we're playing your song, and
forgot
like
about
we
that
were
one.
just we were hanging out in the apartment, and we just started like I just grabbed her, and we just started dancing to the song, and it was very fun.
I think we decided on Justin Timberlake. Was a
How does
If Your
that
Love
one
Was
go?
All I
You
Had.
should kill yourself. You should kill
It's a good
yourself.
song.
How does
Fuck
your
you,
song
it's a
go?
great song.
And you can tell everybody this is your song.
Yeah, okay.
I hope you don't mind.
I hope you don't mind that I put down in the world.
Probably going with Kendrick Lamar.
How wonderful life is with
While
you
you're
in the world.
Elton John has a lot of fucking hits, dude.
Dude, he's great. I
He's a
fucking love
fucking
Elton
legend.
John.
He's
I
gonna be
said-
at the Schottenstein Center like this month, next month or
I
something.
feel bad. He had to cancel a lot of tour dates last month because
Yeah.
he caught COVID. That sucked. Because I think this is his last tour, he said, too.
Mm.
Which means it's not, because he has to go back to the place he canceled, I'm pretty sure. Which sucks, he just extended his tour.
I don't know.
Oh, it sucks. He has to go make a couple $100,000 for the month. Good for him, man.
Poor Elton.
Poor Elton, man. He's really got it bad.
Did you watch the movie with Taron Egerton?
The Rocket Man movie?
Yeah.
I saw the beginning, and then I didn't finish it, and I want to watch it. Because I was going to watch Bohemian Rhapsody again, and then watch that right after. I'm going to watch them back to back.
I enjoyed it. I watched it on the plane ride, either to Turkey or back from Turkey.
It was good.
I enjoyed it.
What is it?
Rocket Man. It's
Rocket Man.
Basically like a musical.
I tried to watch that.
It's kind of.
Dude, I loved Bohemian Rhapsody.
couldn't
That
watch
was a
it.
good fucking
I have a
movie.
very tough time with musicals, but it was a musical about Elton John, and I knew it was a musical going in.
Ghost. No, something out of your bed. I don't know what it was. Is that from New Year's, dude? That's insane.
That would be.
That's really insane.
No, it's not, but that would be funny.
Dude, but have you guys seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
I've seen it.
It's a good movie.
Some of
That's
it.
pretty good.
It's a pretty good movie.
Lot of sex in that movie.
A lot of gay sex.
A lot of intercourse. Don't approve. Very Christian.
I mean,
Don't bring that fucking devil sex into my.
have you seen Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah.
you're gonna bring up the rape scene, the Darth Vader.
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna bring it up. I didn't know that people like made a big deal about.
Yeah, they
that.
took it off. It used to be free on YouTube to watch. It's no longer on there.
Yeah, that's why the other ones are free, but not that one.
Yeah, because it has the best scene of the movie, if you ask me. But they took it off.
Well, I just like feel like people watch that and they miss the point. Like, the nerds.
I saw it in high school and I was like,
the nerds won. That's the point. She started dating the guy after they had sex. I mean,
yeah, but he also
she didn't know it was him initially, but
he was one of the like rare ones.
So, ladies, in case you didn't catch the message, Brian Harris says, "Date the men that rape you. If you're unconscious and a man has sex with you, that's your boyfriend now."
Oh, she was awake, dude.
Through the law,
I think we're going back to prison terms. I don't think that's a good way to look at life, dude.
He owns you now.
Look,
you have to hold his pocket,
says Brian Harris.
I remember the part where
Didn't she say like, I didn't know all nerds have huge dicks? Isn't that what she said after sex? Or do all nerds have huge?
She said she was just told him, she was like, "You're amazing," and then she started dating him.
Yeah,
that's like one of those rare occasions where you like rape a girl though, and she's like into that stuff.
But
yeah, it just turns
like you
out
got to really roll the dice on that one.
The perfect couple is a girl with like extremely violent sexual kinks and a legitimate actual rapist, and she was just like, "You're so spontaneous. I love you."
I'm not rolling the dice on that one. I think I'm gonna.
All right, but look.
And he's like, "I would have killed you if you said no."
The other
now
scene,
he feels like he's
now
the
I have
victim.
a girlfriend.
Now he's a victim. Like, I didn't ask for this. I don't want to be your boyfriend. She's like, "No, we're dating." He's like, "Okay."
He's just sitting there looking at her every night while she's sleeping with a knife over her throat, and he's like, "I didn't want to be fucking tied down, you goddamn bitch. I have so many people I want to rape."
He goes out like, "I'm going out to the bar tonight. Are you going out to rape someone?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I come and hold her down?
Can I watch?
It's like,
Can I?
God. Just want a night to myself.
Listen, I don't care if you rape her. You finish with me.
We'll rape together.
You guys have gone way.
Rape them. You make love to me.
A house that rapes together.
You're on a
stays
tangent.
together.
You guys
While you're fucking her pussy, I'm gonna rub my clam in her face. All right, we're both getting.
If I was a rapist, I'd be like, I'm gonna marry this bitch. She's pretty dope.
It was like, we are the Bonnie and Clyde of rape.
Oh god.
Remember the scene where the guy, the dean, is there from Lambda Lambda Lambda, and they have the party. And,
Dude, I have to watch.
And dude's like, I'm gonna go put on. He doesn't look like he's having fun. I'm gonna go change the music and put on something that he will like. And then it's like, "Sweet Lord, sweet chariot." And then
why are you doing a Down syndrome?
And then the
voice
other
for a Negro spiritual. What is happening right now?
I don't know.
I'm very confused by everything that just happened.
I haven't seen the movie in a long time.
Brian, do you understand that you just sang a Sweet Lord, sweet chariot? That's what you just did. What are you doing?
That's what it sounded like. On the record player.
Do you think all Negro spirituals sound like Down syndrome people?
That's what it sounded like on that movie.
Can you do Wade in the water? Can you do Wade in the water for me, please?
Wade in the water.
Honestly, not that far
I'm
off.
a waterhead.
Wade. No, that's not far off.
But no one said it. You know what I mean? They know it
It's a
didn't
song about going to the
say
water
anything
park.
about. Nobody said anything about
That's
that.
exactly what it is.
Though it was like very blatantly racist, and no one said anything about it. You know, but they made a big deal about.
Well, we're
it's
speaking up about it now.
like
So not only you found another flaw with a great movie, dude, come on. It's already been canceled. Stop ruining it.
no, I'm not trying to ruin it. I'm just saying.
So not only is it rape inspiring, but it's also racist.
Right.
It is, but I mean, it's
Okay.
it's funny though.
You're
It's
ruining my childhood, dude.
hold on. Sorry, I'm extremely curious now that we're talking about this. Did people know you were black when you were growing up?
no, I didn't find out till I was like 16.
Wait, you didn't even know?
You're like Clayton Bigsby, dude. You didn't know you were black until you were 16?
Yep.
Oh my god,
Brian
that's
was a
insane,
fucking
dude.
Klansman growing up. He was a little junior neo-Nazi and
Did
then
you hang out
found
with white
out later.
kids? You hung out with white kids too?
Well,
Hold on.
black and white, but
Sorry.
mostly
That's
white.
fucking
Yeah, because that was predominantly.
Okay,
it was predominantly white neighborhood.
How and when did you find out? Because that's wild.
When he saw
So,
his dick was 12 inches
I was
at the age of 16.
I was adopted, so when I
Oh, okay.
and I didn't know, like, I never met, like, I knew my real mom, but I didn't know, like,
Okay.
I'd never really met her.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I went to visit her when I was like 16 in Colorado. She went to live in Colorado. We go there, and she tells me, you know, because before she said that she slept with this Native American dude, right? And then I was part Native American, because the white side of my family is racist, and she was scared to tell them that she had sex with a black guy.
So she picked the race,
But
that
she
they
felt
almost
like she
made
had
extinct.
she felt like it was important to let me know that, since
This is gonna go.
Let the open the door.
it was important for me to know where I actually came from, you know. So she told me, but
The cat is a fucking asshole, dude. Go ahead, Brian.
so yeah.
I didn't like that.
So that's when I mean, I kind of already knew though, because I was like questioning it. And I'm like, dude, I don't think so. Plus,
Okay, but here's the thing. Me, never would have guessed. I would have guessed maybe Native American, some type of like Latin American, maybe. Like I wouldn't have guessed black in 100 years.
yeah,
I would have guessed. Instead of like pick two, I would have been like Native American, Puerto Rican. That's what I would have guessed. So
that's what most people.
I went to a black school. They just thought I was Hispanic, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Have you seen a picture of him in high school?
Hispanic as fuck.
Dude, you look so goddamn Mexican. It's bizarre.
Wait, which picture did you see?
You with your fucking chest painted, shirtless.
Yup.
You look like a
Hispanic as
scrawny fucking like, yeah.
Hispanic, dude.
I mean, that works in your favor, because like nobody really wants to mess with you. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Everyone's like, nah, dude might stab me because he's.
Yeah.
No, I went to a black school, Brian. I don't think you heard that part. They will test the boundaries of who the fuck you are. And when I found out I was Asian, when I told people I'm black and Asian, it made it drastically worse.
Worse?
Yeah, Asian jokes. When that Virginia Tech school shooting happened, and they made us watch the fucking news, I got jumped in the fucking at recess.
That is insane to me. You've told me that before.
My friend will vouch for it, and they thought it was funny, but like one girl was like, "Your people need to stop doing this." Like, we don't even do this that often. What do you mean? And I got beat the fuck up.
It is the one.
It's
fucking
funny
shooting.
though. It's funny.
It is very funny.
I got somebody with crutches beat the shit out of me, dude. I got hit with crutches on my back when I was trying to run. That shit hurt. Yeah. And I'm still friends with half of those people.
Here's what makes it very funny to me is that, like, in my mind, I know that's probably not how it happened, but in my mind, I picture it as you told everybody that you were Asian the week that this happened.
What
Everybody
happened?
was calling
What
you
happened?
Mexican,
What were
and
they on
then
about?
this week you were like, actually, I'm black and Asian, and they were like, oh, and then like the next
teacher rolls the
day,
TV and, like, in
the
other
next
news-
day, people were like, oh. I thought you were Mexican and we were cool, but you're Asian now,
I
so
was like,
fuck you
I'm
and
Thai
your
and
people.
Japanese. That dude's Korean. We're two different. The same to me, dude. No. So, like, why are kids like that, by the way? It's so I think they just wanted to jump somebody that day. But, like, I told them I was, like, black and Asian, and then that Virginia Tech shooting happened. And then there was this one fucking girl made a whole thing about it, how it's fucked up. and how your people killed those kids, and then they thought it would be funny to just jump me in the.
So you actually like legitimately got fucking.
Dude, it hurts. I got hit. My friend was there, but he really held back his punches, but he thought it was funny. And then we just went back to class like nothing happened because I'm not gonna tell. I ain't no bitch.
Oh, your friend punched you.
I got kicked and punched, but
but he said his friend held back his punches.
yeah, because he could have.
Listen,
probably,
if you're receiving 18 punches, you recognize which ones are softer.
yeah, he could have punched
He's
me
like,
in my face.
no,
He didn't
no,
punch me in
he's
the face.
just
I remember
like-
looking at him like,
He participated in it though. Is the thing like,
dude, there's like,
Listen, if somebody punches me right here where my love handles,
your
sit,
friend,
dude, you know, how
I'm
much
not gonna feel it.
Do you know how much
his
I weighed?
friend. It would if he didn't help them, then he would get beat up too. Probably. He had to
No,
go with the
probably. It was
mob.
like, why are you not joining in, dude? It was, no.
Why aren't you committing a hate crime? What are you, gay?
You know how much I weighed back?
Why are you sitting out on this? And
Yo, jump in on the hate crime, fucking fag.
I
then
weighed
you're
like
gonna- and then you
180
get
in
beat up,
7th
yeah.
grade, dude, and I was like, 5,
Dude,
but
he
I
was a fucking
fat.
stick. It
Oh,
was
in
just-
high school, I hit my growth spurt.
he
8th
was a
grade year.
stick spick. I mean, that's what he looked like.
Thank you, dude. I weighed 145 in that photo, by the way. I was
Yeah.
145 and 148.
Yeah. So imagine, like, he doesn't look that big. It was like, oh, Chris, isn't that fat. He's gained, like, 80 pounds since that
Yeah,
fucking photo.
insane, dude.
So,
insane.
like, he is fat. He has no muscle. And you're thinking, like, oh,
That
no, he's
hurts.
in decent shape. It's like, no, he has such little muscle that, like, this looks so acceptable.
Well, you made it out all right, dude.
I guess, is that the highlight of the story? It's like, oh, you don't have no muscles? You're doing all right for yourself, dude.
Did it help?
Oh.
Do you think it helped your
Gail
character
loses
at all?
a few
or-
pounds and he starts getting cocky.
Yeah, it's kind of a sassy cunt, though. Dude, listen, I'd rather have you like this than fucking sad about being fat. This is way more funnier.
Dude,
when
I
you were
was very sad
borderline
about
depressed. Like, you would eat unhealthy, but your face would just be like, why am I doing this to myself? That shit. I was like, man.
Oh man, fast food will fuck you up. It'll make you
I
feel
still
like
think,
shit.
I don't.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, one of the biggest contributors to my weight loss is the fact that Taco Bell stopped being open when I was driving home from Shrunken Head.
Really?
I'm
much did
not
you-
kidding.
I'm not. That's a stupid question. This motherfucker. Biscuit roll biscuits are the biggest fucking. He ate like 3 in a fucking 6-hour window, which is humanly impossible. I would have thought.
They're like a full size sandwich.
You didn't even shit, by the way, in between. Oh, you shit at the college. I remember.
A biscuit roll,
Dude, don't. They're
The name of the place is called
massive.
Biscuit World, but like it's biscuit breakfast sandwiches, and it's the most
okay.
delicious, decadent biscuit sandwiches you've ever seen.
They're all right.
They're like the biscuits are like full size sandwiches, and man, they're fucking good. Like you have one that is like a country fried steak with egg, with a hash brown, with another thing on like a biscuit.
Well,
Like,
this is gonna eat up about 15 minutes of the podcast. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's just one biscuit he named.
that's like, yeah, that's
it's insane. The
it's
amount of
almost like
calories in one sandwich.
if
is just
Thurman
nuts.
served breakfast.
Didn't I give you that biscuit? I went in my house and then I came out and it was you ate it.
Have you been?
Yeah.
I was like, that is.
Have
you
you-
could sit down and
Yeah, like you
enjoy
went.
it.
He went inside to grab like chairs to bring out to the fire, and by the time he came out, I had already inhaled his sandwich.
I was like, you could have this. He's like, all right, man, thanks. I thought you were gonna take it home. I come back and I'm like, where's the biscuit? He's like, I ate it.
He comes outside, and I'm like,
I was like, it was a 3-minute window, dude.
ah, that was delicious.
I've never heard of that place, World of Biscuit.
It's
biscuits?
Biscuit
They're
World.
not
It's
that
only
good.
in like Southern Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're all
Yeah.
right, dude. I wouldn't brag about it.
So that we don't have one.
Yeah, because they're not big enough to franchise because nobody really eats them.
Well, have you been to Thurman's?
Thurman's is the shit. They have the best burgers, dude.
They make their shit like that. Like it's huge.
Their
It's
burgers are.
fucking
They probably have the
big.
best burgers I've ever had in Columbus, hands down.
and they're big.
They're massive,
And,
they
it's
have
like because if you spend $10,
their deep fried
and you
mushrooms
get
are fucking amazing.
this huge
They use
sandwich and
actually
then
huge
fries and
portobello
shit.
mushrooms, phenomenal.
Here's the thing. I hate that. I hate when you use a giant mushroom to deep fry it because like it's like no. What makes a deep fried mushroom good is the breading and that it's deep fried. Now it's like, oh, you get a little bit of the breading and then
No,
a
there's-
shitload of mushrooms.
It's a it's a perfect amount of breading on
Nope.
those. I've been eating deep fried mushrooms my whole life.
Nope.
It's
Square
a
up, bitch.
Very
Square up,
good.
bitch. What's up?
I will fight over these fucking mushrooms,
What's up?
dude. Ryan, get up. We're about to be moving furniture, dude. These mushrooms
What's up?
are
Square up.
fucking phenomenal.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead,
no.
Chris. Do something.
I respect your house. That's how you get off.
I've
I don't
had
respect you. What's up?
almost 2 of these.
Nobody does. I don't give a respect. I have to fight everybody in my whole life.
My son doesn't respect me. You think I give a fuck?
My dad bullies me and then goes in my basement to sleep. It's terrible.
Terrible.
Terrorizing.
It's terrible.
It's terrifying.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I sound like Charles Barkley. That's terrible, Shaq.
That's terrible.
That's terrible, Shaq. That's terrible basketball, Shaq. You don't watch TNT?
No.
You don't know Shaq. He's like Charles Barkley. He's a
I
good
hate
singer.
that. I hate sports.
You know, I
don't hate sports.
It
I
just
just
dawned on me that I never moved the table back
pay
close
attention.
to the couch like
Oh,
it's
you
supposed
see
to
how
be.
hyper
And that's
extended I
why
got
that's why every arm is extended. Move the fucking table back.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why
my back feels-
everybody's overextended with their fucking arms. It didn't occur to me. I was like, oh yeah, the table is like fucking goddamn 5 feet away from the couch.
You know how funny it would be if, like, throughout the podcast, like,
I
you
love
take a
that.
break, and then it's like, we're sitting on the floor, the table's all the way back, and we're sitting where the knees are. I was like, why are we doing this?
I worked at a gas station, and I was like, I had been working there for a long time, and I don't know why, but I'd never done this before. But I was just wasn't thinking about it, and I was just like trying to jam the cigarettes into the, they got like if you have like a pull down,
Yeah, I've
you
had
have
to
a
stop
pull down
cigarettes. They
shelf.
suck.
And I was like just trying to jam cigarettes in there because there's another spot. And then someone came over and they were like, they grabbed it and then they went from the bottom and just pushed up and slid it in. And I was like, oh yeah.
Oh shit, I'm retarded.
Yeah, I was like,
This entire time I've been a retarded moron.
I was like, what the fuck
You
am
ever
I
have
doing?
dreams about you're working at a job you used to fucking hate to work at?
Yeah, same shit.
You ever dream you're back in the
Yes.
military?
Yes.
funny.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Dude, it's the fucking worst.
What's the worst? Military?
Yeah, dreaming that you're back in that.
Dude,
room.
I've
It
been...
was like my.
You know what's
like,
worse
Somebody
than
that I'm
that?
very close with. The
Dreaming that you're back in prison.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've had a lot of
Actually,
those.
I've had now that I said that, I'm like, you know what? My dreams
I've
are
had
not
a-
that bad, dude.
I've
sorry.
had a few conversations with people. One person very close to me that was in prison and the military at one point, and
Yeah.
we were discussing how similar basic training and being in prison is. Obviously, prison is worse, but it's just the fact that like you're so like isolated from like things that you want that like what becomes currency is very interesting. Like in prison, like people do favors in exchange for like food from the commissary or
Yeah.
like stuff that you sneak from the kitchen.
Sounds like it's not that far from prison.
In basic training, I'm talking about prison, dipshit.
I think you're talking about your experience in the army, my bad.
Military, like you can't have candy, but you're allowed to have cough drops. So people would have their family send them tropical flavored cough drops, which now is basically candy. So now tropical flavored cough drops became currency. In basic
Yeah,
training,
yeah,
people
yeah.
were doing laundry for
Was it
each other in
Luden's?
exchange for like
Was Luden's a big one?
I don't know.
My I have my friend's son just came back from he joined the Marines
Worst branch you can join.
and he
Stupid
didn't
idea.
he didn't make
It
it.
sucks.
He didn't make it, but he was like I was over at his,
Oh, he came
my
back in a
friend's-
coffin? What do you mean he didn't
Nah,
make it? Oh.
nah, he's alive. But I was at my friend's the other day, and he was telling me all about his experience, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like he was like, "Yeah," he was like, "So most of the time you can't shit." He was like, "You're not allowed to shit, or you have to hold your shit." He was like, "There's no toilet paper. They didn't give us toilet paper. Fucking
Why?
Okay.
they were in dirty." Fucking I don't know. Fucking
What, Iowa?
because so they were
train-
they were trying like they no toothbrush. Oh yeah, just they had like they were given certain items and those were the only things that they had.
So, I want to tell you guys a story about.
And it was some of the most insane shit I've heard. But then like I was like, why would the fuck would they do that? And then they were like, they're trying to make everyone quit
Yeah.
to test you.
Yeah.
To see who is willing to just do anything.
Listen, it's
Why don't we
not
put more
it's not
homeless people
World
in the
War
Marines?
II, so like you want to have
Most of them were in the Marines.
the less people you need, the more they want to like weed people out.
Okay.
So, This is one of my favorite stories, and I used to do this as a stand-up bit. So like I'll cut out the bit parts because it's just a story. But my cousin was hanging out with this girl, brought her over to her house one time, and was hanging out with her, introduced us, and she was like damn near legally a midget. And she was telling us about how she got kicked out of boot camp from the Marine Corps because they have this thing where like they have like 48 hours where they have to stay awake the entire time and go through like some hellish training, and like it does suck. Like no bullshit, like that training sucks.
Did you have to do it?
I was not in the Marines. So she went through that, and it like broke her mentally. This is her telling us her version, which I'm sure the actual version is much worse. Yeah, sleep deprivation. She hallucinated and was like attacking
one of the
comrades.
most effective forms of torture.
Yeah.
Sleep deprivation.
She was like,
watch,
here's the thing. And what's funny is that it's a tiny white girl, and just what I'm picturing is just like she didn't get to sleep a full 8 hours, and she's cranky, and she just starts clawing the face of people, and they're like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, sleep deprivation, I'm hallucinating. It was like, this is a normal week. What are you doing?
You're like, the challenge starts tomorrow. Like,
And
what are you doing?
And I'm just looking at him, and I felt bad for my cousin at the time, because it was like I liked him. I love that dude. But like we're not close enough that we can have like those types of conversations where I'm like, hey, this chick is nuts. You gotta fucking cut ties with her. It was just like he popped by, we got to hang out, and I was like, and I felt bad because I couldn't really like say much. And she like, they ended up separating. I don't even think they even fucked, as far as I know. She like peeled him for a couple $100 and then just bailed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for her.
So
she was in the Marines?
She didn't make it through boot camp. I'm sorry. You don't get to say you were in the Marines if you didn't survive boot camp.
Right.
You took a shitty vacation as far as I'm concerned. So
that's what that would be. One of the worst you
went to Turkey. Congratulations. All right. So
yeah,
to me, that's the end of the story. And then, like, maybe a couple, 2 to 3 months later, I am taking my first trip to the strip club in college, and it's in Lima, Ohio. It's called the Landing Strip. That's the name of the strip club.
It's a beautiful name.
It's a beautiful name. And I'm in there, and it is trash, dude. I mean, it is awful. Like it looks like an old movie theater carpet where there's just like random stains everywhere.
Oh, that's gross.
It's like gross. I was like, the fucking, like, you sit down like in one of the
remember the
seats.
address?
You sit down on one of the seats, and the seats is sticky. Like when you get up
gross.
out, like at the leather, it's like, and you're like, ugh. And I'm sitting there, like, I'm talking to one of the strippers. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then it was just like, oh, yeah. And it was like, this area, yeah, I'm from there. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then she just goes, you look familiar. And I looked at her, I was like, you look familiar. And she goes, I know who you are. And I was like, I know who you are. And it was the girl that showed up with my cousin.
Yeah.
And I just went like, I was like, I am so sorry. I apologize. I forgot your name. What's your name again? And she goes, Sphinx. And I was like,
what's your real name, sweetie? Come on.
No. I didn't even bother.
That is my real name.
I was like,
that's why she's a stripper.
I was like, okay.
A name like that? How could you not?
My stripper name is Phoenix.
I was like, okay. Fine, your name is Sphinx. And then, so we go up, we have this awkward exchange. We go up, and a bunch of us sit around like the main stage, and it's a bunch of very...
My stripper name is Nefertiti.
Nefertiti's.
Nefertiti, yeah.
Yes.
I get go on. You know,
Anyway.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Okay.
So,
Get out your
we're
system,
all
Brian.
sitting around the main stage now. which is
I don't know why
maximum,
this is so
which
funny.
is a maximum of 8 feet from every other part of the strip club because this place fucking sucks. And it's a very low ceiling, which is funny to see somebody going up on a pole on a low ceiling. So we're like watching.
Did she have massive cans?
And then so Sphinx, no, she's tiny titties.
Sphinx.
Tiny little
loose
titties.
Phoenix.
Loose Sphinx.
Sphinx is a male Sphinx as far as her titties go. And so she's like, so we're all sitting in like a semicircle around the stage, and she's like people are like putting out like $1, and like she'll go by, dance for 30 seconds on somebody's lap, and then like
For
pick
a
up the
dollar?
Yeah, like 30 seconds for like for $1. It's Lima, Ohio, dude. It's not good. So I see her now that she's recognized that like I'm, you know, the cousin of the dude that she ripped off and lied to. Now she's like acting weird. So like I didn't put $1 out, but I see her like looking and checking the stage more than once to see if I put $1 out.
You didn't put
Because
one
she
fucking-
felt awkward because she was like, I don't want to have to interact with this guy any further than I do. So I waited. She starts the dance and the dude right next to me, and I went. And then, like, I see her, she, like, gets up and goes to move on, sees the $1, and is like, grabs the $1 and stuffs it in. As she's dancing, I go, like, I just happened to have 5 ones in my
Such
wallet.
good
I was like,
mind game. Yo, just fucking with her.
every single one make you feel awkward for being a piece of shit to my cousin. I just keep laying him out there. She tries to dance for like 10 seconds and then get up and go, and I'm like, another one.
Hey,
Another one.
the bottom half is a cat, so she can't avoid paper. She's just like, I fucking love paper. Sphinx.
I was sprinkling litter down, and she was just like, oh.
All your dollars were you dipped them in catnip beforehand.
So
And then
Never titties.
Hey,
so anyway, like that's the end of
she'll piss
reporting.
on you for an extra $1. Though.
That's a pretty good deal, dude, to get pissed on. Honestly.
Dude, they would. I guarantee those people would do some freaky shit for very low amount of money. So like she passes by, I'm laughing. I was like, you know what? I've gotten my money for $7. I have already gotten my money's worth. $2 for a beer, $5 to torture this girl for 5 minutes.
Whatever happened to Sphinx?
She just moves on, keeps dancing like all the way
Does she
through.
have an ass at least? Like she had no tits or an ass, and she's a stripper?
She had an okay ass,
Okay, good for her.
but like almost zero titties.
Almost zero titties.
Almost
Like
zero
her chest was caving in.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So then another girl comes out to the main stage, and it is the first actual hot girl of the entire night.
And you regret giving away all that fucking ones.
I did,
Oh.
but I had more cash, luckily. So I was like,
He found
She-
more cash at the ATM.
even though
Yeah.
even though the ceiling was low, she would like go up to the top of the pole and then like drop down and like slam into the splits at the bottom of the pole. She was shaking her ass. She was hot. She was athletic. She was doing fun shit.
Did Sphinx have to watch you give her $5 bills every time she
Yeah.
came around? That's fucking great.
Sphinx had to fucking watch. Hey, why don't you learn some skills and get some fake titties, bitch? And I was like, but like, it was just like all of a sudden, like everybody had sucked so bad to the point where like all of a sudden this was a great show. And we were like fucking like we were instead of throwing ones, like we were throwing fives. It was just like holy shit. Like she gets to the top of the pole, drops down fast as shit. This is like her finale into a splits, and then starts like shaking her ass in the splits. Like she slammed into the ground in the splits and started shaking her ass, and then like
Damn, that
stands
seems
up
like-
shaking her ass. I was like, fuck yeah. We're all throwing money.
That's
We're-
crazy.
Yeah, we all get
just
up.
be able to do that is
We're
insane.
leaving the strip club. I'm closing my tab out.
I want to go with Atlanta strip.
I'm closing my tab out with the bartender, and I was just like, "Fuck, dude, that last girl was like, that was a fucking like show," and it was like we were entertained by the shit she was doing, like legitimately.
She was a headliner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was just like she had some skill. And I was like, you had attractive people in here that just moved around in exchange for dollars. I was like, but she was like put on a show that was actually fun. I was like, that girl was great. And he goes, yeah, it's a shame we're going to lose her next month. And I was like, why? And I was like, is she like quitting? Is she moving to another club? And he goes like, nah, she's like almost 4 months pregnant and she's going to start showing soon.
Oh, damn.
Hey, so they in Zanesville, there's a fucking, it's closed now. So the reason it's called the Foxhole, the reason why the strip club is closed because someone got shot there and died. They got killed at the Foxhole and they shut it down after that.
Jamie Foxx's father got murdered at the Foxhole.
But the
I was going to ask, it's either you get pregnant or her dad reached out to her.
I went to, listen, I went to the Foxhole one night. Now,
I want to be a part of your life. I'm done with this.
I don't need this anymore.
I've only been to 3 strip clubs in my life, and that was like the second one.
I've been to them each like 37 times. But
I only go to 2 places. I only go to 2 places, but 6 times a week.
So anyway, the Foxhole, like I went in there, and it was one of them things. It was a bring your own alcohol. You can bring your own beer.
oh shit!
Dangerous at a strip club.
It's a sign of a shit ass strip club.
So check this out.
Ugly people.
There was a stripper on stage who was like about to pop. Okay. Like she was pregnant.
Dude, how
pregnant.
I'm not against it.
I can't imagine having like
that's it. That's all.
Oh. Having like cramps while being like and like grinding your ass on the pole while you had morning sickness.
I've seen a pregnant stripper.
Imagine getting a lap dance and the baby kicks you in the chest. I'm like, I don't want to. What was that? As like he's moving, you want to feel? It's like, no, get off me.
Do you want to feel the baby kick? Fucking no! Ew!
She goes home and tells her boyfriend all proud, like, he moved today. Yeah, his foot grazed the customer's chest today. Like, he's like, that's my boy.
What if she was just like, she read about...
You remember Dale?
Read a bunch of baby books.
He's in there like 6 days a week. Yep, Dale got to feel the baby kick today.
He moved today. That is insane to me. I'd lose my mind if I'm getting a lap dance.
What if
are
she
you hungry, bitch? No, he just kicked.
Read a bunch of baby books, though,
I would be so...
She was like, the baby is going to be... Like, you have to... Whatever you want your baby to be, you have to train it in the womb. And she's like, I'm going to become a stripper because I want my baby to know how to dance, you know? To be good. So we start early. You know, people play like classical music when the baby's in the womb and shit to try to make their babies smart, you know? Like
this is
the next Einstein.
This is definitely the same woman who stays with a man that beats the shit out of her. I mean, she just has an empty head.
No, that's what I'm saying. She's like, the baby kicked a customer? That's my boy. Like, that's exactly what he's like. That's my boy. Why isn't Dylan?
Oh, yeah, she was up there.
This whole time I thought the baby was going to be a stripper. It's going to be a bouncer.
He's going to...
Hey, no. When you go to fucking throw the money, when she fucking squats down, the baby reaches out and grabs the fucking...
What is it?
The baby reaches out and grabs the tip.
Oh my god. She's like,
he grabs the baby arm, reach out and pull it back up.
Yeah.
That's mommy's little coin purse, thank you.
When she goes around, her kids just picking up the money like...
He's like, are you giving me a lap dance and massaging me? No, that's my son, Cletus. He's over here rubbing me.
She's like, this is my business associate.
While I fuck, the baby reaches out and rubs my clit for me.
Oh, he's eating a lap dance and he gets a kick. He's like, sorry,
nut
baby.
punches you. The baby nut punches you when you go.
While she's grinding on him, the baby kicks him. She's like, oh, sorry, no hands. He's very picky about that. No touching.
I feel like all these jokes have been done before.
I've never heard this.
I've never heard this level of description.
I'm going to use
pregnant stripper. Wow, dude.
What if we all went up to that Saber and did the same joke?
I'm not gonna do it.
Dude, I've talked about this multiple times. Dude, I think it would be hilarious.
I want to take one of your guys'
to get a group. Yeah, to get a group of like 4 or 5 comics and all go up there and do each other's most well-known jokes and just like pretend that like we're doing the shit and just don't acknowledge it at all.
Dude, I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to tell you guys about it. Like I wanted to go on before you and do like your retard porn bit.
You're gonna Mencia me?
I was
You're
gonna be a
Mencia
retard
me?
porn bit or like see you later pedophile.
Dude,
and I was like, I wonder if Yo get mad or is he gonna appreciate the funniness in it? And I was
Dude,
like,
here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
do it.
I know you well enough that if you did that, I would laugh hard as hell because
So I shouldn't.
I
do
would
it to
know
True-
what you're doing.
Don't do it to True Real.
Don't do
Don't do
True.
it to True Real.
No, True Will does not approve of you making fun of him. I don't know if you guys knew that. but
Nah,
he
I haven't
has-
seen that guy
He
for a
has
while.
a problem with
I
you
hope
making.
True Real. Actually, we get all serious. Is he alive? Is he good?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Man.
Hey, whatever happened to? Remember, he used to be cool with Devin Brown.
Dude, he doesn't even return my phone calls.
What happened to him?
He caught cancer and this quit coming out, and then
Is he still alive? I hope he's still
he's
alive.
dead to me.
Nah,
He don't
last
call me.
time I talked. Last time I'm
I don't give a
talking
shit
for
what's
him.
going on in your life. You fucking
I leave him
He said he
voicemails.
was
Dude,
alright.
I miss Devin.
Last time I talked to
I don't
him.
know what I did. He just doesn't return my calls. He'll randomly
gave him
leave me like
cancer.
a message or something, or like leave me a text like, "I see you in comedy, man. We got to link up soon." And then like, I don't hear from him when I try to call him. I don't know.
Yeah, he hasn't been around for a while, man.
It's been almost like
Whatever
easily
happened to Dexter
months.
Odell? Remember
He
Dexter
moved to
Odell?
Colorado. He's out. He doesn't live in Ohio no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
You
moved.
think he's doing comedy out there?
Denver has a good comedy scene.
Yeah, I would hope so. They have a good scene. He shouldn't be drinking when he does comedy.
Yeah.
He destroyed my stepmom's phone.
Wait, what?
He knocked over a beer and it got all over her phone and it broke.
Your stepmom?
Well, my ex-stepmom, they're gonna divorce, but yeah.
Yeah. Listen, drinking while trying to
Where?
create comedic content.
Oh, he came in.
Oh, was that the night when he
Is
was
a
all fucked
mistake,
up
and
with
he
the?
shouldn't
And he was
do
with
it.
the girl that
Nobody
was
should
hot.
be
The
like
hot.
Yeah, he
getting
was
fucking
fucking
drunk as
gone.
hell while they're trying to make comedy, whether it be in stand up or a podcast.
And everybody-
He always is like, you guys just don't get it.
Everybody
It's like,
thought
oh,
he was
you're-
on coke.
It's
But he was-
horseshit. Like it's
He
just
doesn't
lazy.
even- I don't know if he does
It's
coke.
like, oh, you're trying to have fun.
Nah,
No.
probably not.
But he seems like he would. Yeah, his attitude was always like he's on coke. When he gets
I
drunk,
hate
he acts
anybody that
super
does that.
gay. I don't know. He's not gay, but he does this a lot. He goes, "Oh my god, oh my god." And I'm like, stop doing gay gestures, man. Is that not a gay thing to do when you talk to another man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
kinda.
feel like
Like,
his.
he
I
would-
feel like his mom probably does that a lot.
No, like he bumped
and that's
my
where he
hand,
learned
like,
it.
Some of my drinks spilled. He went, "Oh my
His
god."
mom also sucks dick a lot, so like, yeah.
Once again,
that's
it
a
goes
gay
full
gesture.
circle. He might be gay.
Yeah, but he
but
never saw her do that.
He might be
Hopefully,
a fucking mo.
You don't know that.
Let's be honest. All of our moms have probably sucked dick. So let's be real about it.
My
When you
mother
see-
would never.
I know my mom did.
She
She
does
two black
anal.
guys for Christ's
She
sake.
does anal. She doesn't suck dick.
She's classy.
She's
If you have class,
classy.
you take it in the ass.
If you have class, you take it in the ass.
I had anal sex like 3 days ago.
What was his name?
It was
Old Zinger.
You can only get that kind of comedy on the Jerk Off Guys podcast and youtube.com/dinner debauchery. You were saying, Brian, you homosexual?
yeah. I got anal sex like 3 days ago.
Did he leave it in you or did he take it out?
No, it was a woman. I had sex with a woman.
Was it your
was
first
a woman.
time?
I had
Was
sex
it?
with a woman.
Yeah,
I'm a
now you
straight
sound like
man.
the 40-year version.
No,
He's like,
we-
"Yeah,
It's like a bag of sand.
Her tits felt like a bag
It's
of
like
sand.
putting my dick in a bag of sand.
What did her asshole feel like? Like I was swimming in the ocean
Yeah.
without a bodysuit.
Yeah. She likes me. She likes that.
Have you
She
had
likes-
sex with her before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
How
someone
many
in
times
Zanesville?
did you have sex with her before she let you put it in her butt?
What if he went back to like it was your mom? Ayo! That would have been a good one. How did that arise? Did you just shove it in her?
Let's see. Was it? I'm trying to. No. I was.
Moves.
Let's see. The first time we had sex, I tried, and she was like, "No." I think it
So
was
you
like
are black.
the
Okay.
second or third time.
No, if he would have still done it if she said no. If he's full black.
Second or third. I like where you went with that.
he would
Because most people were thinking because he's got a big dick. You know? But
No,
alright,
because no
so
is not a thing.
probably like the
It's
second or
not a
third time because I had to be like, because she, like every time she's had it anal sex before, but every time she's done it, she said that it's been like it hasn't been pleasurable. And
Oh
I
my
was
god,
like,
is your cock like?
well, let me try
Is your cock like her glass
to
slipper?
do it. I was like,
Perfect
because
fit.
I have a feeling that the people that you had anal sex with didn't know what they were, they didn't know how the butthole worked.
I picked up a thing or two in prison. Listen,
So,
I feel like the guys that fucked you in the ass before me had big dicks, and I don't. So I feel like if you just let me slide my little dick.
She's like, "Are you in there?" He's like,
Yeah, because you can't.
For 5
well,
minutes,
you can't
leave.
just go. Like I think some people are like, I'm just gonna shove it in there, but you can't do that. You got to like, you know.
That's when it's time to use my favorite phrase.
Gotta loosen
I'm
it
in
up.
there like swimwear, baby. What's up?
Is that what you whispered in her ear? Sweet nothings.
No. I hope that person never sees this, but she probably won't.
I can promise you, not a lot of people see this, dude. You're very much safe.
I'd be willing to bet she's not one of the 13 listeners.
No, actually, no.
We
I
find
don't.
out on
So
Monday.
I don't have like we don't hang out. I don't talk to her. I'll just be like, hey,
Is she in
what are you
Zanesville?
doing? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like,
She's
hey,
in Zanesville, right?
do you want to come over? And she'll be like, all right. And then she'll come over and we'll fuck. And then she'll leave.
Does
Yeah,
Sarah,
it's basically it's known that like if you get a text message from this person, as soon as they see the name pop up, it's like, oh, most likely gonna talk about trying to fuck tonight.
Yeah.
like
Do you
this-
want? It's all about. It's all it is.
so like,
Yeah.
does Sarah
all it
usually
is.
hit you up for like sex?
Huh?
What did you say her name was?
I didn't say.
This is Brittany.
Trying,
Anyway,
I can't remember her name is what the
but you would put it in her ass. with
literally
dirty
like I don't
dog.
know what her name is, but
is she white?
she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know her name.
Brittany, Sarah, Lauren, Amy,
Taisha.
It's a-
Tamika.
It's a common.
Freakia,
Freakily.
LaShonda.
It's a common white name, but I'm not going to say what it is.
Becky.
No.
Rebecca.
Nope. You guys actually still have not guessed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Katie.
Nope.
Cassandra?
Brandy.
Can you give us
Jessica.
what does it rhyme with? No, that's too much. What does it start with?
No, it's just a very common name for a white woman.
Leanne.
Karen.
Nope.
Now I'm gonna start throwing out old
Gertrude.
Martha,
I'm not gonna say what it is.
Betsy.
But I will say that you guys have not guessed it yet.
Okay.
So
Did you use a condom when you went in?
no.
You shouldn't have.
Hold
to.
on. Tell me after we stop recording.
You're safe.
We've stopped recording. What's her name?
Her name's Melissa.
Oh, is it really Melissa?
Cool.
Because that's a damn. That's a,
It is Melissa.
How did I guess Melissa? I know a lot of white Melissas. I know a white Melissa in Zanesville. That's my sister.
Melissa what?
Really?
I'm just joking. I'm like, yeah, Melissa. He's like, oh, she likes to get fucked in the ass.
Melissa what?
I don't know. I literally don't know the last name.
Well, her name is Melissa Ass fuck in my book, so I don't know.
I literally don't.
Yeah.
So you didn't walk us through your steps on how to, I don't know, court
It's not
or into
hard.
anal sex.
It's
Like this.
just don't shove it in there.
How long did you do it for?
What do you mean? Oh, like how
Yeah,
long?
Hold
Was
on.
it like-
hold on.
Wait,
Are
what?
you telling me that when you're fucking a girl in the ass, you're not supposed to just, without any sort of lubricant, shove it in there dry, fast, and hard as aggressively as possible?
Yeah, it's
I've
common.
been
It's
doing
supposed.
it.
It's common sense, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me guess. You have mostly consensual sex. What a fucking nerd.
Dude, I like a little hurt in my squirt, dude. I don't know about you, but like, I'm going full throttle on that one.
Nah.
A little hurt in my squirt is absolutely the name of this episode.
That
without
means I gotta
question.
watch the whole thing. You
gotta watch,
beautiful.
dude. You gotta get to 52 minutes and 49
It was
seconds
between
to
that.
get to the name.
I was
of the
gonna
episode.
ask you if you could do a house that rapes together, stays together. I'm like, maybe not a good title.
House that rapes together.
You know what sucks? Every time I'm on this podcast,
Oh,
I think
man.
the whole time I'm thinking like, gotta get line of the day. Gotta make the
I
title.
want
I gotta
what
want
I'm
the fucking
saying to
title.
be the
dude.
name of the episode.
I like a little
Nah,
hurt
dude.
that squirts.
You
dude.
can't listen. You can't manifest it. You just gotta let it happen.
Yeah, dude.
Like anal.
Don't force it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Just like
I
anal.
gotta-
Unless you're with me and like I force it and I was like, hey, like,
I know.
I
what I'm
want
asking
anal,
for.
so I'm going to have
You
it.
don't. You don't even
He's
need
like a
lube.
madman. He's like,
You can.
Dude, so my buddy used to do the, like as a joke. It worked for him because he was a handsome dude. But he was like, "Hey, dude," he's like, "This is my pickup line that I use. You need to start using this." And I was like, "Okay." And he goes, "You walk up to a girl and be like, hey,
You told me
guess
this.
what? We're having sex tonight. You want to know why?" And they'll be like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I'm stronger than you."
Did he walk up to people and say
Yeah,
that?
he was a handsome dude, but he was also like 5'6".
Oh,
So
he's a real.
he was a handsome but also harmless.
what was his
And
success rate?
It worked for him. It was honestly, it was
Jesus.
more successful than it wasn't successful.
Oh no, I was
Because
I was
like just because of like the nature of who he is, he comes across as like he's such a.
How I like it.
I would describe him as a silly banana. That's what
He
you
sounds
would
like a future rapist.
Shout out Chase. What's up, buddy?
Shout out
Fucking miss
Silly
you.
Banana.
You silly banana. All right, let's wrap it up and get ready to fucking go hit this mic. All right. You guys ready to
any
go
closing any gigs coming up?
Yeah.
I
This has
got.
been the JOG podcast. You
I'm
guys
on
have,
a show, and Destin Richardson put me on a show in Newark on the 26th.
nice.
That's all I
do you
have.
Any more details? Like, I mean, where's the show at? Or something?
It's at Tap That Glass.
Tap that glass.
Dude, I want to open up a gay bar, but I want to name it the Sperm Bank. Is that two in your face?
Wait, what?
I want to open up a gay bar, but I want to call it the Sperm Bank. And like every Tuesday, we have $3 cum shots. Is that a good idea?
No.
You don't think it'll take off?
Anyway,
Nah, you can come. You can do better than that.
The
thank
man-
you guys for tuning in to this episode. We love you. Thank you
I think
for
that's
the
taken.
support.
Do you have any gigs, yo?
That's definitely taken.
No, I have nothing. I'm never booked on anything.
No.
You can catch me.
Fucking.
I have Wiley.
I will be
Does Columbus-
sucking people's
Wait.
dick to try to get
Before
up
you
at the
finish, can I
funny
ask
bone
one
again.
question? Can I ask one question? I've heard. Does Columbus book funny or does Columbus book friends?
Front. It's half and half,
Yes.
actually. It's half and half. But then the funny friends all get together and only book each other at a certain point.
Yeah, it was like, and it's like you can't even really be mad at it because it's like, okay, we're friends, we hang out. Okay, let me think. Who do I need to book? I like this person, and we hang out, and I like their jokes. I'm going to put them up.
Right, yeah.
So you can't really get
Right.
too mad.
Well, no, I'm not mad.
If you want,
I'm just
to,
asking.
If you
I
want to
hear.
get booked
I'm asking
when
a
you
question.
don't hang out with anybody and you're not friends with a ton of people.
It's hard.
You have to be like so fucking undeniably funny that like you're the first name that comes up in people's heads. And it's like I'm never gonna be arrogant enough to think that like, oh, when people think comedy, they think Yale Reams.
Right.
So I'm never gonna think that way. So like you have to hang out and spend time with people and like talk to them and stuff in order to get booked. And I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go in any scene at any level.
Well, and comedy's subjective, so you got one side that finds certain shit funny,
Yeah.
and then you got another side, and then everybody gravitates to the side that they find funny, and then
Yeah.
and they only book that type of shit.
Yeah, like I don't
the-
get
you know,
mad
yeah.
at the woke side of comedy. It's just like, all right, that's what you guys are into. I don't expect ever to be invited over there. And I was like, I do more offensive type shit, and it's definitely not your style. So like, I don't expect to be invited to any of those kinds of shows.
Right.
So like, it is what it is. You guys have your thing. I get put up on shows here and there. They're like more my speed, more my style. That's fine. It is what
You
it
know,
is.
like the Funny Bone and stuff.
Yeah, where I crushed, I murdered, I destroyed. There's literally nobody funnier than me. If you
Shout out to
keep-
Dick Dickerson.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dick
God
Dickerson.
damn it, he was so fucking funny.
Did
you
he-
piece
Dick
of
Dickerson
shit.
is
Did he-
undeniably one of the funniest.
Did he
comics.
have-
Jesus Christ, he's so funny. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
No, shout out.
Did
to
he
Dick
have one of the
Dickerson.
best? Did he have the
He
best?
had the set of the night.
Listen
He
to me.
won.
It was
Nobody
can
question it.
It was like because they have to get together and discuss it, and they toss in like a few names of like, what about this person? What about that person? And it was just like Dick Dickerson. And they're like, yeah, let's not bother discussing this any further. I mean, he had his experience showed, reading a room showed, being like, I mean, he had a fantastic set.
It was if he would have lost that, I would have lost my fucking mind.
If they would have told me that it was like, hey, congratulations, you had the best set of the night, and I was like, you guys are racist. There's no way that Dick Dickerson didn't win.
No, he had the best set of the night. It was undeniably the best set. And the thing is, I've seen him in front of a shit room. There was no AC, so it was hot, so everybody was fucking pissed off to be there. It was at the coffee shop where he all black room, so they're fucking miserable. They don't want to be happy. He opens up, it's going okay, and he just went to this, I don't give a fuck about you guys, and just crushed for like 15 minutes. His whole out, he was like, I don't give a fuck how you guys find it. And he did jokes about how it was hot, and he just fucking crushed the room. Did great.
Yeah.
Where I bombed.
All right. Shout out Dick. We love Dick. We want more Dick. Can't live without Dick. Dick is the best thing that's happened to the city.
Oh, dude, I don't ever want Dick to leave my
Dude,
life.
I'm a fan. I want to consume more Dick.
He needs to hit me with more stuff. Honestly, I feel like he has so much left in the tank that I feel like he could spit out more jokes.
By myself, I'm never gonna consume enough Dick. So you need to hit me in the face with Dick. Like you need to like let me know. Like, hey,
dude, the night that he crushed at that show. He left me wanting more Dick, and it sucks. I
wanted more Dick. I was like, 5 minutes of Dick?
Jesus,
that's
guys.
not enough.
He gave me 15 minutes of Dick. He left me wanting more. Didn't even call me the next day. Fuck Dick Dickerson.
Dude. Wow, Dick. Wow.
But call me Dick Dickerson.
You know what?
He's not going to watch this.
No.
Forget Dick. Let's go jog.
Let's go see what our dicks are like.
Let's go jog.
I'm at Wiley's Comedy Club in Dane. Have a good night.